live.
Hey everyone!
We thought we were not live.
Yeah, the countdown was still going. I don't know if everybody can see us okay. This is our first time using like StreamYard on this side of the camera, but thank you guys so much for being here. This is so fun. We're so excited to listen to 2112 for the first time after so many people have suggested it. And now Nick isn't talking because of what you guys were saying.
No, I'm just like excited. I'm just excited.
Okay, so we were thinking if we should have our the lyrics pulled up, but first of all, I wanted to introduce our friend Max. This is Mad Max from Movie Madness Entertainment with us today. So say hi, Max.
Hey, everyone.
We have the Ghost Rider in person.
Yeah.
This is our dear friend. He has helped us so much. Like, just again with the streams. Our first stream ever was with him. He's been writing us for
forever, since we had like 10 subscribers, literally.
Yeah,
I'm a scary guy. No, I'm not a scary guy. This isn't my only man.
He's the sweetest. He's the best.
Yes, he is.
But so yeah, and then we also have another friend of ours here.
Yes, there he is.
Brian,
master of none.
How you guys doing?
Big Rush fan. Hey, Brian, thank you so much for being here. He was here, both of Max and Brian were here last time helping us moderate.
When we were watching the documentary.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you again so much. And Brian is a huge Rush fan. And Max, you've never really heard much of Rush,
always known of Rush, but I'm not, I mean, the Rush Army is something to behold, too. Look at all you guys and gals. So, yeah, I'm excited. Uh-oh. They're frozen up.
Is that our connection?
I don't know.
Oh, you're
there
coming
was
back
a little bit of a breakup.
Oh, no.
It was us. Oh my god.
I was like, I hope that's not us. Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
And we tried to like disconnect all of our
the entire house is like has no internet except.
You open the door because the connection is stronger. So I didn't hear anything that you said. Did you say you had heard Rush before?
I've heard of Rush. I know who they are. I've heard a few songs, but I've never like jumped in and got the Rush yet.
Right.
But you guys are beating me over the head with Rush. Mm-hmm. You and your fans or your friends. You're on your channel. I'm like, oh man, I really got it. And Brian too. He's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
So.
Well, for me, it goes back to the 8-track.
She's opening the door. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Brian is a huge fan. So I think maybe our internet is going to be better with the door open.
Yeah, it's always better.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. All right. So
we also we wanted to please subscribe to Brian and Max, please.
Yes, please, guys, help us put the links and everything. It's so
sure.
I figured out. So the Frank Phantom, I figured out how to feature comments now. He's saying he's been looking forward to this all week. We are ready.
We're ready.
Like, we're definitely ready.
I woke up ready today morning.
So excited. Yeah. It was so awesome, like the whole week. I've been just so stressed with like these horrible exams, which I failed, by the way.
Oh, no.
But it's okay.
It takes a lot of guts to say in front of 178 people.
I'm going to take it again and whatever. But this really helped like my like test anxiety to have something to look forward to and to know that so many people were also looking forward to spending time with us. So, yeah.
Oh, look at this comment. This holds water with Pink Floyd Animals, my favorite Pink Floyd album ever.
And Tool Lateralis, an album that like so many people have been suggesting. Have you guys listened to Tool before?
Yes.
Yeah. It was big when I was in high school, so I definitely got my share of Tool. Yeah.
We're like barely getting into them. Yeah. So we're getting into so many bands, but
we're
Rush...
getting into a lot of music, a lot of new music, and I'm showing you a lot of old music, so it's a lot of fun.
Yes,
I'm not in the perfect circle yet. Is Singer's other band? That people
yes, Exactly.
What
A
is that?
perfect circle.
Perfect circle. Yeah, I've heard of that.
People
yeah.
have told us like a lot about that. We definitely have to get into this.
So we're located in Denver.
Oh yeah, someone.
There was a question by
asked.
John.
There we go.
Yeah,
John
in
Calvo.
Denver in Lone Tree, Colorado.
Yes, very beautiful. We love it here.
Very cold.
And
Very cold.
so many people from.
That's why I'm always wearing these nice
flannel shirts.
Flannel shirts.
The grunge. Oh, look, someone said, salute Max from Sudbury, Ontario.
There you go.
So awesome.
Heck
Very
yeah.
cool.
These two guys are awesome. Everything geek culture and oh my god, please visit the channel if you like, DC, Marvel, Star Wars,
all kinds of
anything
movie and
like,
nerd.
Sci-fi. Go visit these guys' channels. They're amazing.
And we also have another channel where we are a part of. It's called the PlayStation Flood Podcast. We do like a podcast every Sunday where we talk about gaming and such.
Yeah. That's just more like held by Max, and he's like the mastermind behind that.
We're only at 73 subs, so anyone that's willing to go sub,
we're just starting.
It's one of the best video game podcasts I know of. I really believe it.
It's really cool. It's really
I really enjoy it.
Everybody's super nice, and it's a really nice place to go on a Sunday.
Exactly. Yeah. Whenever like we join in, we're always like super excited to like just talk among friends. Like we've created this friendship. It's so cool. But thank you, Michael. I know I'll keep trying. And please subscribe to our friends here. I know they're putting their links and
rocks.
Yes. So we wanted to ask you guys a couple things. And we had put that we were going to do the album from the link that I had sent in the beginning, and a couple of you are listening to it on your DVD, like a couple of you on a CD. So we're not sure. We hope it works. We had originally thought to just all of us listen to it through the same exact link, even though we know the quality is not going to be the best. And it doesn't have the comic that you guys are talking about, but that'll make it so that we're all like exactly synced. Unless you guys don't think that's necessary.
Yeah.
What
do you guys think we should like stick to the
the one
version?
that we're all synced for me? I would appreciate that because I haven't listened to it yet.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, just so that we are all looking at the same thing, and when we all press play,
we're all together.
Yeah. So, so this is gonna happen soon. We just want to give people like an opportunity to like join in. So we thought, we would talk about like just us, and if you guys have like again any questions or please like tell us about your experience from like 2112, and just chat while we like make time to make sure that.
So Darren is asking, what time are you doing this? So we're just waiting for more people to get set, get their hands on the play button basically.
Exactly.
And just when we're all ready, we'll like do a countdown and boom, let's dive into it.
Yes, very cool. Sweden. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. From
very
Sweden.
late over there. I know it must be like 2 a.m, I think.
You're doing awesome because I'm quiet.
I know everybody. Guys,
I know I interrupt way too much.
This is like
when
a thing
we're doing these videos.
Yeah.
I apologize. I'm working on it. I swear.
We get a lot of comments that Nick interrupts me all the
time. Because I get so excited, and then there was this funny one in Subdivisions where I was just interrupting Alexia, and then
we had to put like
add
captions.
Some,
because it got so bad, like literally he's like, what did you think? And then I started talking and he immediately, so we were like, we have to like make this a thing.
That's a famous one.
So there's captions like, when is he gonna shut up?
Guilty. Yeah, guilty.
I get that on my channel too. I got that the other day. Like, let the panel speak.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard. Like, especially when you're doing a reaction, you're like,
yeah,
you have so much
pumped,
to say.
I'm so pumped to like. So what do you think? Well, by the way, I think that the bass.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's crazy.
So,
but
and also, Go ahead, Max.
I clicked on this Rush thing you sent, and then I just click on the track listing to start listening. Is that what we're gonna watch?
So no. That I sent you two things. I sent you the YouTube link that we're going to use to listen, and then I sent you the link to the lyrics if you wanted to follow along, like with the lyrics.
Oh, okay.
And that's what you're looking at now. The link above that is the YouTube link that we're going to use to listen.
Okay.
Albuquerque, awesome.
Wow.
Central Florida.
Seattle,
What
Michigan
part?
reporting. Florida.
We just
lived
moved.
in Central Florida.
Yeah, we lived in Polk County.
Polk County, Winter Haven.
Yes, Winter Haven. And let's see, Lynn, Massachusetts. That is so cool.
Wow.
I love this. New Orleans. That's really cool.
Anybody from Germany here?
Yeah, we want to know. We have like made several friendships, like Max and Brian. People have like emailed us, like just saying, you know, like how much they like the channel, and it's really cool to establish like friendships really like that, like with you guys. You know, we already feel like we know you, and we've known you such a short amount of time.
If I see Max one day, like in real life, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, what's up?"
I'm gonna give him a big hug.
Well, I'm still gonna be wearing this. Are you okay with that?
That would be fine.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
But,
so let's see.
So,
Kansas City, New York City, Austin, Pennsylvania. Wow.
Wow.
The house is full.
That is
so
awesome.
You guys
Denver!
yeah.
Woohoo!
Maine.
Awesome.
Oh, Brazil.
Thailand.
Brazil. That's crazy. England is here.
England, very
is
cool.
in the house. Wow.
Argentina. Beethoven. Gracias por tu apoyo. He's always so great, like with all of his comments, and so many people here that I recognize. Gregory's always like.
Now, tell them about the comment that we can't really answer that much.
Oh yes. Because of my studying, like we've both like been, like really slacking, like the way we're answering comments and the amount of content that we're releasing. Obviously it was like 2 or 3 videos a day, and now we're like 1 a day, and that's like a big chore, but we love it. But right now, you know, especially because I failed, I have to study that much harder to like make sure that next time I do pass it.
Yeah, so she'll do it. I mean, she didn't fail.
Yeah,
she can still retake the test. So it was just off by 4 points?
Yeah,
just ridiculous.
Bad. So it was really bad. Thank you, David, so much. But yeah, so we're gonna like I should probably be done in like early May. So by then, we
will pump out videos.
We read all of them though. We just are not going to be able to answer like we normally will when we like resume. But
she is strong. Yes, she is.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so I am studying like financial services. So like to get like licensed in financial services. So that's what it's for. It's awesome. Very hard.
Oh my God, look at this. Oh, well, thank you so much. That means, okay, let's skip that.
What does it mean?
Let's just, never mind. Okay.
Okay, sounds good. Okay. Yeah, we're at a good number, and we've got 15 minutes.
Can you send the link just for the music part again? In the
yes, of course. And then, someone had mentioned, like what happens if like there's ads. So I made sure I chose this one because I didn't see any ads throughout the album. There is one at the beginning, so I made sure to let it play. I hit pause really quick, and then I went back to 0.
Right. Can you show that in the StreamYard?
Which one?
The one that you just pulled up?
Yeah, I sent it.
Right okay, there. Cool.
Yeah,
awesome.
I'll pin that. Oh, it's like asking me if I would have put myself in a timeout. Okay, so someone had mentioned that they wanted us to do like a song before doing 2112 because it had something to do with it. I was thinking about it, but I think that would be like too much of a hassle to get like everyone synced on the song and then everyone synced on like the album. So I'm sure it was a great idea. Next time we listen to it like on our own, we'll be sure to check that out. we'll definitely be doing lyrics for this one, which I know a lot of you should be excited about because everyone's always hounding us how like we're not paying attention to lyrics.
But we are. Every time we release a video, we do read the lyrics.
Yes.
So yeah.
But not like in the moment.
Not in the moment.
Okay, so
hold on.
Someone, I'm not sure how we would start with side 2 if we're doing like a YouTube video is the thing. Because on YouTube, I'm sure it's like in order.
Yeah. If someone, for example, like gets out of the time, just post it in the chat and then we'll try to like, get back, I guess, the way we did it with the video.
Definitely.
The documentary.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So I think we're ready. Is everyone ready?
Oh my God, I can't wait.
I got the lyrics sheet. I'm ready to rock.
And by the way,
you got it there.
We got new headsets.
Oh yeah, we did get new headsets.
Finally.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
They were bad.
So,
they were
just for 2112, we needed to get some new headphones. So,
we made sure
to make sure I
mute
mute my mic.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, there's people still listening on the record. Side 1 and side 2.
That's what I'm saying. Is like I don't know how we would start with side 2.
I appreciate you vinyl collectors. Yes.
Yeah.
You just go to Passage to Bangkok. And you go to Passage to Bangkok and then go. When it's all finished, then you go back to the front.
All right. Yes. All right.
So we know how we're doing it?
Yeah. So we are not going to be muted because they have to hear like our reaction.
Right.
We are all going to press play on the link from YouTube. So make sure you have the link pulled up and I'll send it again one more time just in case, or however you're going to listen to it or watch it. And we've got the lyrics pulled up over here. Hold on one second. Okay, hold on. I wanted to do it like this.
You can actually share that in the stream, the lyrics, I think.
Oh, yeah. Let me share that too. I think I did earlier, but so this is what we're using to listen to lyrics. Several of you have recommended this site.
X1.
Yeah, like a fan site. So it's pretty cool. I was kind of geeking out on it like, for all the songs that I had heard. All right, so we are ready.
Let's go.
I'm ready. Is everybody else ready?
Brian, I'm ready to go.
Okay. All right.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Perfect. That is so fun. All right. So we'll do like a countdown, like
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom.
Okay. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Synced up.
Awesome.
I'm fresh to this.
So
I love
excited.
it already.
Me too. I'm so immersed.
I do have headphones on.
Good.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Me too. Ooh.
Woo! Yeah.
Yes. Oh. Ooh,
yeah.
Yes. Woo!
Oh, I hear thunder.
That was the overture.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at Brian singing.
Yeah. Woo. Oh, wow. Beautiful classical guitar.
Wow.
Is
That
the
was
music bleeding
something.
through when I unmute? Because I had it muted because I didn't want the music to come through.
No,
Oh, it's good.
no.
It's good.
Okay, cool.
All
Because I got it on
Yeah.
Spotify this time, not YouTube.
Oh, okay. Cool. Nice. Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, he's tuning. He's tuning.
It's just the discovery, man.
And
yeah. That's how I tune with the harmonics and
it's
stuff.
so awesome to like read the lyrics now because we haven't been doing it this whole time and they're so good. I mean, I didn't doubt it, but
Tuning guitar, yeah.
Wow. Yes.
Ooh.
Woo! Yes.
John Calvo. No, I've never heard this all the way through. I've heard some Rush. That's about it. Most Rush I've heard is Nick and Lex's channel. Skeletor.
Ghost Rider.
Oh, good.
Woo! I love.
Mine is on fire. Ooh, yeah.
Yes. Wow, that was so amazing. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That was so, wow. What was that?
What a trip. What
Yes.
a trip. I love it.
This is so good.
Yeah.
All right.
Woohoo!
Wow.
This is so
This
good.
is insane.
Wait for it. There's still more.
I love it. I love it so much. I love them.
Just cue of Brian, yeah.
I know. I love it.
Wow, his
Wow.
voice.
This is amazing. Wow. Those lyrics. Ooh. Ooh.
Woo! I love it.
My head. It's like, wow.
Woohoo! Zoom control.
Whoa!
Yes.
I like that one. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
Oh my God.
We're
Wow.
halfway through, and I'm
was
loving this
something
so
different.
much. This is so good.
Oh
Ooh.
yeah.
Golden Acapulco night.
Yeah. I'm sure some of you in the chat have some.
Yes.
I'm sure. Like, okay, press play.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank everyone for being here. Woo! The bass. Yes. Wow.
Really cool.
Definitely
really
crazy time signatures
Yes.
and amazing.
I got into the mood. I was just like,
Yeah. Oh, we
Oh,
got an ad.
okay. Commercials.
We got an ad. I hope everybody else got it too.
Okay. We have to stop, right?
Yeah.
Real quick?
So we're going to stop and give a time. Shoot.
Okay, so we're starting
Okay.
the Twilight Zone.
Yeah. So 24:01 is our current time.
On the YouTube video.
Yeah, on the YouTube video.
But
so I
everybody
paused
who's
it.
on the listening to a disc, we're starting with the Twilight Zone.
Yeah. So I paused it at 24:01. Did everybody else's stop too? I don't know.
I paused it.
Oh, you did? And Max, did you?
Yeah. I had to change it. It gave me 3 ads on Spotify in a row. I missed half the song.
No, no
it's all right though.
way.
I switched to YouTube in the nick of time.
Oh no!
Passage to Bangkok's one of my favorite songs too.
That was
so
awesome.
sorry.
That was so different though. That was so different.
This was not a planned pause, by the way.
No.
Maybe. I mean, at this point, I don't know if it's worth changing over just so it doesn't happen again. I don't know that it'll happen again. Though, to Spotify, yeah.
Yeah, let's go to Spotify.
You think so?
Just so there's no more ads.
Okay.
So we're gonna start in the Twilight Zone, right?
Yeah. Oh man. I made sure sometimes they tell you like ahead of time when there's gonna be ads.
Yeah. And just turn down the mic so it doesn't record the audio, so we won't.
Yeah, I had to mute my own audio. I was like, oh, sorry.
Oh. So then we can't talk?
No. What I do, because what happens is it bleeds through on Spotify.
Oh.
Or Spotify bleeds through onto StreamYards.
That's what
picks it up. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Oh yeah. Let's use YouTube.
Let's just use YouTube. Yeah, because I want to be able to talk. Okay. I'm so sorry, everyone. We're at 24:01. I know we hadn't gotten any ads either, but this was the first one.
Which was amazing because we could listen to the entire album.
Yeah.
No interruptions.
Yeah.
It was so great to read along.
This is so great. And the lyrics, I mean, you guys obviously were right. He's just a total master. And it's so awesome to like be sharing this with everyone. Thank you guys so much for being here. People have said there's no better way to connect than through music. That's like so true because you know, like everyone that's here. Let it bleed. See, someone else got 2 ads as well. So yeah, and it's crazy. Like I know a lot of people, I guess we should have maybe given like a warning at the beginning, like another warning, like we're not going to have any audio. But those of you who figured it out, there's quite a few of us here, like 140 people were able to figure it out. Like, so that's awesome.
Jump ship because there's like, just like
hopefully they come back later and like sync it up if they can. But thank you guys.
Everybody who's rewatching this, so let's give another countdown to the Twilight
Zone. So
okay?
Frank Phantom wants to know what we have to say. So I guess taking advantage of
I mean, when you guys like compared it to like Animals and
so
like,
on point,
stuff like that, it's really like.
What do you think, Max? Album. Tell us. Hello?
I think he's muted.
Oh, my.
Sorry.
Max.
I accidentally muted myself.
I'm like, internet.
No, I love it. I think I'd listen to this again for sure. I'm interested. Although I might wait to like delve into their catalog because I'm like NicknLex might do an album stream. So I might like wait.
That's exactly how we are now. We can't listen to like,
you're like
a bunch
I can't
of
listen
stuff because we're like, oh, we should react to that instead. And
we're so used to like pausing and saying what we feel that at the end I was like, wow, this was so overwhelming. There was so much happening.
Yeah,
everything was amazing. I can't wait to listen to this again.
Oh my gosh,
like
I know
some other day.
And Brian, you're so awesome. Like
I
singing
love how
along.
you're just singing along the entire 10 minutes.
Well, I used to
be a real Rushman fan.
I used to have the cassette when I was a kid, and I'd open up the lyric sheet, and before I would go to bed, like every night, I would listen to side A.
Oh my god!
I would listen to side A of the tape, and so like I memorized all the words. And a few years back, there was a band that was playing, and I was like, "Do you guys know any Rush?" And they started playing 2112, and I was like, "Okay." I did the first part of the song, and then I was like, "Just keep going," and then I kept going. So I did like the whole 20 minutes. I was dude, it was so awesome. Like I said, I memorized all those lyrics for a reason. I guess it was just to one day actually perform them in front of people. So it was kind of fun.
Oh, that's great!
What
I love it.
Story.
Cool trivia. I had no idea. That is so.
Well,
cool.
you deserve a lot of Rush fans.
Yes! Oh my gosh!
Follow you on your
Welcome.
We'll have to start talking more about Rush, but yeah.
Yes, definitely. Like you know, the people in the comments have already said, you know, welcome to the Rush family. So I think we already feel like ever since the documentary, even before then, but with the documentary, it really helped reinforce
Yeah.
like our connection with
the
them
last
on
two
another
reactions
level.
that we recorded, it was so hard to not like, burst out in tears.
Yes.
Because it's just so much more personal right now. So
it is.
But yeah.
It definitely is.
Yes.
And right now, like, I just think, Getty's bass is insane. The voice is also really, like, a lot of people have pointed it out, like he's at his prime, like
Right,
he
yeah.
really sounds like really, really strong. And I love that.
Actually, the album that broke up Pink Floyd was the final cut, because they were like saying that Roger Waters was like just doing like a solo album. They were like, hey, what's going on? So yeah, the final cut was the album that put the nail in the coffin.
See, starting to experience issues around
Yeah,
animals.
I'm like a huge like Pink Floyd. Ask me anything. That's why we don't do any Pink Floyd reactions, because we're so familiar with them.
Yeah, and someone asked if we're starting at 11 p.m. EST. So we technically already started. We're halfway through. We had an unexpected pause because of ads. So if you want to join us, you can go to the link, which I will send in a moment. Hold on one second.
What was that?
That was something else. Oh, okay. Here we go. So I'll send the link, and you just enter there and go to 2401.
So we got an ad.
Yeah, we got another ad, and it doesn't let me skip it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so
let's go to the Twilight Zone.
Yes, I'm ready to continue. I'm super ready. I can't wait. 24 took me
2401.
Yeah, there we go. I stopped. Okay. All right, let's go.
Okay,
so
countdown.
Let's do a countdown again. Drum roll again. You have to go to the link to listen. If you just joined in, we are not going to be showing any audio here, so please go to the link. All right, so countdown.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
play.
Go.
Starting Twilight Zone.
Oh, yes. Woo!
Yes.
Wow. I love how he pronounced the words.
Yes.
Ooh, that riff.
Wow. It is spooky.
Yes. Bum 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 bum. That bass.
Yes. Yes.
Woohoo! Very
Wow.
cool. I love that bass line.
That yeah.
The whole song.
Yeah, and the
very
guitar
different
solo
from
was
their,
also
from their later
chilling.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that
definitely.
guitar solo.
That was so awesome. And the lyrics, I'm a huge Twilight Zone fan, so this is
Acoustic
awesome.
song from Lesson. Zeppelin-ish.
Yes. Woo! Yes. Yes.
Man, that's so good. That bass.
Yes. Woo, Alex. Wow. Wow. I love it.
Wow. They were on fire.
All
I
killer, no
know.
filler, man. All killer, no filler.
Seriously.
They
Oh
were
my
on
god.
fire. It's amazing.
I want to see how they close the album. What's the
I know.
and
I'm
those
interested.
bass lines,
One of the
I'm
best
sure
songs.
inspired.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'm sure those bass lines inspired Steve Harris.
So by the way, guys, Alex Lifeson wrote those lyrics. I'm sure everybody knows. And oh my
no.
god, I got another ad.
Another commercial.
Ah. Oh my word. And it's so annoying. Why does
You
it
just
do this?
pause.
Yeah.
Well, I guess 3114.
So let's just talk about this for a second.
Yeah, well, let's
This
take the
song
time.
was amazing. I think this song is one of my early, favorite short songs and early songs from Rush. I mean, the bass was amazing.
Yes.
It sounded like literally like Steve Harris was inspired by Getty.
Yes,
Like
absolutely.
100%.
I keep telling you because they're like it's so crazy how they're both like all over the place all the time with the bass. They're
and
not just
the
doing your
acoustic,
typical,
like, you know, the rhythm, and it was like he was saying, heavy,
yes,
and but acoustic as well.
yes,
I love that
Yeah.
song. It was
exactly,
really, really cool.
exactly.
It really pumped me up a lot.
It really
very
did
much.
too. And several people have mentioned that like Alex's guitar tone is different in this song.
Yes,
I can
and
definitely
I can't believe
tell.
that they were making this music so young.
Yeah.
Like how old were they? In their 20s, all of them?
At this time, yeah, I'm sure. Like
mid-20s, I believe. Yeah.
Wow.
yeah, or because they were so young when they got together, and so that was just so like amazing.
I know.
All that whole entire song, it really also pumped me up like insanely.
We should make a reaction to that song, maybe because
just
it's
on
shorter.
its own.
On its own.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we had to pause.
With audio, with audio and talk about it, dissect it a little bit.
Yes. We had to pause because we got an ad.
It was another ad.
So we're using the YouTube link. We're paused at 31:14. I'm so sorry about that. I really thought there. I usually
next
know
time we'll
it
do
shows
something
you.
better. We try we'll do it like 2 weeks in advance just to get everyone on the same page.
Yeah. And then
I was
Spotify
thinking we could do
sure.
like animals or something together if you guys are into it.
That would be awesome. Yeah.
Or The Wall.
We haven't done any Pink Floyd and any Led Zeppelin because
from like Dark Side of the Moon or something.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing.
And we haven't done it because we have heard so much. I mean, we know all the lyrics, but we could just do it for fun. Why not?
Yeah.
Get together.
Exactly. And like we're like so scared of like the copyright because I know people don't believe us, but we did get like 2 copyright strikes. One of them was removed, thankfully. So now we're only at 1, but if you get a total of 3, your channel gets deactivated. So
everything gets deleted.
So. Yeah. So that's why like we're being super careful. But like
But it's so cool. Everybody's
this works,
here,
like it's working for at least a lot of us.
I mean, we're 140 people sitting together listening to
exactly.
Rush. That is amazing.
That was all we wanted. As long as it was, Max, Brian, us, and 10 other people,
Brian
we
is
would have
having
been
a
super
blast.
happy.
Max is having a blast. Max, of course, we can't see his joy because of the mask. But I know he's smiling under there.
He's singing.
Sounds great.
He's singing along under the mask.
Yes, exactly. So Max, what do you think? I know like this is your first time like us, so
they're amazing. I love it. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I don't know why I put it off for so long to get into Rush. I don't know. My dad
me too. Like I don't know. We just had like moving pictures and that's it.
Yeah.
And I guess my parents were into Supertramp and like Moody Blues, and Pink Floyd and Led Zeppelin, but they never went to Rush. I don't know why.
And my dad did like Rush, but he had moving pictures. Like that was what we would listen to, not anything else.
Well known.
Yeah.
Well, especially the Supertramp connection. I mean, they're I grew up with Supertramp as well, so it's like you have those really strong bass riffs, and it's like, oh man, like dude. My mom got me into this when I was a kid, so like,
that's great.
I rediscovered her cassette tape collection, and it had like Supertramp and a little bit of Pat Benatar for some reason, but a bunch of other stuff. But that's how I really got into Rush. It's just something I grew up listening to, and I don't know. I like the tones and the themes, and I've seen that documentary about 50 times. I love Rush so much. I just wish I could have afforded to go see him. I was too young. My parents went to Roll the Bones tour and brought me home a T-shirt. But that was about as close as I got.
I'm so sorry. We know how that feels. Like, obviously, all of the like artists that we're truly like passionate about have been long
like
gone.
For me, Alan Holdsworth.
But that one was a rough one. Because
that one I missed.
That one was
shy. We have seen Aldi Meola, but Alan Holdsworth. He was there in the town, and we couldn't go see him, and we missed the opportunity.
And then he passed a year later, so that was kind of sad. But so let's continue.
Oh, Rick Beato, I love him.
Oh, yes, we
love him so much. He's such a great one of my favorite YouTubers.
We watch the What Makes This Song Great all the time. We love it. Absolutely awesome
I wish
guy.
he could be here with us.
Oh my gosh, that would be
I think he would have
extreme honor. So we are, someone asked if we're at 2401. We're actually at 3114.
Yeah.
So 2401 was the first time. So I'll put it again,
See, Holdsworth is one of Life's Sincere's.
Yes,
of course.
yes.
And I can hear that sometimes.
Yes.
Like in La Via Stergiato, I heard that tone. He was,
Yes.
So
absolutely.
Cool.
Several people have told us that too. So that.
But also now Alex is really getting to me as a guitar player. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
What a great musician.
And they're all so
and they're also adorable.
Exactly. That makes them even better. So.
After that documentary, I have a whole different connection.
Yeah.
Totally.
Me too. Absolutely.
All right.
Okay. Are you guys ready? Is everybody ready? Okay. I hope this doesn't happen again, but we should. So we're moving on to Tears, which several people have said is a tearjerker. So I'm very excited about that. So we've got Tears left and then something for nothing. So we are starting Tears now at 31:14 on the YouTube link. Okay. Yeah, let's do countdown. 5,
4,
3, 2, 1, play.
Wow, beautiful. The flutes.
Brian, it looks like you got to nick your own channel. Everyone's liking Brian React channel.
I'm lip syncing because if I were to sing, my house would hate me right now.
Wow, that was so
good. That
beautiful.
was very different.
Oh
Very
my
different.
gosh.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
I was trying to hold the tears back.
Something for nothing.
Something for nothing. Starting now.
Wow.
Ooh, yes. Yes.
Yeah, ready for this one.
Yes. Woo!
I love his voice.
Yes. Ooh, yes. Woo! Bam! Yes. Yes, Gregory. Woo! Ooh. Hello. Woo! We love you too. Something for nothing. Yes. I don't want it to be over.
Chubby Teddy!
Woo! Woo!
Woo! Yeah.
Oh my gosh! What just happened?
If somebody would have told me this was Rush, I would have guessed. Like if I didn't know Iron Maiden, I would have thought this was like an early Iron Maiden track.
It was.
It had that, like,
yeah,
you know,
the
just the structure, you know.
yeah.
Like, so good. Oh my
Wow,
god.
that was amazing.
I
Yes,
love
this
album.
deserves a
Applause,
huge like
for
applause.
the album, yes.
Definitely, like
Nope.
I can't.
And
I can't
applause
not
for
do
Brian.
this.
Big applause for Brian.
Yes!
Thank you. Had a blast. It was good.
You can
Oh
tell how
my
many times
God.
Brian's listened to this. He's
And
like,
I swear, I've
also you
over and over again.
guys- yeah, and also you guys in the comment section. I mean, I constantly writing down the lyrics like
Oh,
exactly to the point.
That was so
That was
cool.
so much fun.
Wow.
Oh my god! Well, what an
Yeah,
experience!
exactly.
I can't
This is
believe
what we have to do. We have to loop it so that it never ends.
Yes, I know.
Wow, that was so
I wish this album
wonderful.
was like 40 minutes longer, but I
I
guess
couldn't. I didn't want it to be over. I can't believe that was 40 minutes. Like it seemed
longer, but then again, I wanted to.
There's so much to say. Like I really, really love the sound that they have. I mean, every album that we've heard so far, the little that we've heard of each album, it's always like so unique. Like
and what I loved about this, there were no keyboards at all,
right?
And that gave it more like a rockish kind of like vibe. Also, Getty's voice was much higher.
Yes,
the range
exactly.
And then Alex way more aggressive on the guitar. I mean, of course, he was a lot younger at that time, you know. And then you evolve, you know, with the times, and I guess he got more. I don't know.
Yeah,
he was more, I guess, technical in this one.
Right.
But it's just like I just want to.
I want to listen to it again.
Yeah, it was really amazing.
Wow!
And thank you so much for sharing this moment with us.
Yes.
Also, you, Max, and Brian, and everyone in the chat. I mean, we have 143 people.
I know that is so wonderful. Still, and Julie, thank you so much for. I was hoping you were here. I was missing you, and also Charles. Haven't heard from you in a while, but yeah, definitely. Please check out our friend Max's channel, Movie Madness
thank
Entertainment.
You so much. Max has helped us so much.
Such a huge support.
Brian, and
our friend
team together.
Brian Master.
Yeah.
Thank
Brian
you so
Master
much.
Man. You guys take it easy.
Master of None, yes.
Master of Rush.
Master of lyrics.
Seriously, what the heck? That was so fun to watch you, and thank you all so much, like, for doing this. I agree. Definitely Brian's thinking, I'm sure, was helping everyone too.
Oh my God, yes. Who needs a time signature?
Yes.
We have Brian.
I know.
Yeah.
So wonderful.
So now if you guys want to come on the stream.
Does anybody, like, I thought it would be kind of fun to share, like, when was the first time that you heard this, and like where you were at, because a friend of mine just really quickly was talking to me about Alan Parsons' project. She messaged me at work saying that she had listened to it, and she said how much she enjoyed it, and she told me that it like brought her back to like certain memories that she had. So then I was like, those are the types of comments. I love all the comments, but those are the ones that I love to read, is like when you tell me when was the first time that you heard like this album and where you were, what it reminds you of, because I really think that music can like transport you to like that moment where you first listened to it. I can remember like Radiohead in Rainbows, the first time that I heard it the full way through. And I remember it perfectly. Like
you can almost smell what you were smelling
exactly.
at that time.
And
like
that's
perfume,
kind of like what I like would love to hear. So if anyone is like willing to or wanting to, you know,
jump on.
More than welcome to like have you talk to us here. So we'll send you a link so that you can join and talk to us. If you guys want to, you don't have to use your camera. If you don't want to, you can also just use like your audio. So if you're wanting to join, let me know. We'll be happy to have you. But otherwise, this was like amazing. So much fun in so many ways.
Amazing. And it's so, I wanted to say so much, but then again, at the end of the song, I was like, well, let's continue with the next one.
Yeah.
But that's, I guess, what we do our reaction.
Exactly.
To, talk about it.
Yeah.
But we still have 120 people, guys. If you want to join on board, you know, don't be shy.
But like
I know it must be kind of weird to like.
I know. But some people are just, you know, extroverts like that, and they'd love to. So, thank you guys like so much for being here, Ray. This was so fun. It really was like super fun to listen to this with all of you guys.
We should do this like maybe if you we should make a poll.
Yes.
And do like what should we do next?
Yes.
We can do Queensryche. Mm-hmm. We can do The Wall. We can do Dark Side of the Moon.
Mm-hmm.
Animals is a concept record.
Yeah, definitely.
And not exactly. I mean, it's the songs are about animals.
Yeah,
but it's not really a concept record.
Yeah,
but we could Dark Side of the Moon, The Wall. There's a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, definitely. So Brad said he'd be happy to join. Okay, great.
Yeah.
So let me send Brad the link. I don't know. Oh, I didn't even think about how I'm going to send you the link.
follow you on Twitter, or you could put it in the chat, but then everyone could come in. So you could do that.
Yeah. So we could. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's totally fine.
You just put just put the link directly in the chat.
Yes.
If you want.
Copy. Okay. So let me just do that. And then whoever wants to join.
Oh, there's one I missed it. La via stragiato. Oh man, I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Well, you can listen to. I guess you can just see us like.
I'm so
dance
sorry.
And just put the.
Yeah, this was so. Yes, pigs is definitely from animals. So guys, this is the link. It's in the chat. If you want to join in, you click on that link, and then it takes you to.
The lobby,
like the lobby, and then we'll let you in so
it
that you
takes
can
you
start
backstage.
Talking. Yeah,
yeah, VIP stage, VIP area.
Yeah, this was so fun. Like, oh
There's
my gosh.
Ken is coming in.
It says device is not connected. So Ken, if you're listening, you have to connect your either your microphone or your camera to be able to join in and at least talk.
And Greg too.
So Greg is here. Hello, Greg. Can you hear us okay? We can't hear you.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yay.
Yes, we can hear you. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing well. How did you like it? Did you have fun?
Oh, I loved it. I got a little mixed up in there when you guys had the commercials. Mine didn't have commercials. So we got out of sync, but
I'm sorry.
Hey,
no.
Brad.
Oh, Brad's here too. Hey, how is everyone? Good. Can you hear us okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Awesome. So, what did you think, Brad and Ken? Like, what were your favorite parts of like the album itself? Ben is here too. So, hi, Ben.
It's a party. No, I love. Well, first of all, I really love watching you guys on New York's Animated, and I've always been a Rush fan. But I still remember the very first time I listened to Rush. It was the year it came out, and there was a family who drove me to baseball practice every week, and they would start it on an 8-track in their old Camaro, and it was right when the start of the Temples of Syrinx is when they would pick me up at my house, and that's what I listened to all summer long. And I knew at that point that my life was changed.
Wow.
There's just never been a band that did the same way, and to be fair, Neil's lyrics have got me through some of the most difficult points in life, and have been a guidepost for me.
Wow.
Yeah, I can
see
that.
And I've even read Ayn Rand's books based. If it was good enough to influence Neil Peart, it was good enough for me to read.
Yeah, that's awesome. We've heard that from several people. Thank you for sharing that with us, because we've really heard, like, you're definitely not the first one to say that. Obviously, we read all the comments, so even though I don't reply, I know that a lot of people have mentioned the same thing. So that's just so wonderful that it has so much meaning.
When he passed, that was the first time I ever cried for anyone passing away.
Exactly.
My immediate family.
Yep.
That was the first non-family member that I ever cried for. It just changed everything.
Even to this day, even right now, it chokes me up.
Yeah.
Right now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know what, Brad?
He was in my car for 40 years. He was in my car driving to work. He was at my wedding. He was at every gig I ever did. He was at every opening night that I ever had. He was in my car with me.
Wow.
And when he passed, it's tough.
Wow. Yeah.
That's
what happened to me.
It is.
Brad and Greg, that's what happened to me when Alan Holdsworth died. I sat in the car for like 2 hours crying.
Yeah.
And she was like, what happened?
Yeah.
And then I told her.
It was a sad day.
It literally felt like somebody from my family had passed away.
Yeah.
So I totally know what you mean.
I know. Yeah. Thank you guys for sharing that. That we definitely I haven't had that experience yet with anyone. As far as like music goes, but Nick definitely felt that. And I wanted to let Ben know that he's muted. We've got a couple people waiting. So I just want to let you know, I see that you're there. I just can't add you because there can only be 6 of us at a time. So, but I wanted to thank you guys for coming on here. I recognize your names from the comments, Brad, Greg, and Ben. So thank you so much. Ben, we still can't hear you. Are you able to unmute your mic so that you can join in, or should I let somebody else come in so that?
Well, I'll go ahead and take off so others can join. But I just
thank you so much.
This was so much fun. If you guys do other albums, other bands, I will gladly find some time to hang out with you guys.
Yes,
definitely.
All right,
thank you so much for
this
sharing.
was so fun.
And I'll get off too. I just wanted to tell you guys.
Find some time to hang out with you guys.
Yes,
definitely. I'm getting huge echo right now.
Oh yeah, me too.
You might have to mute the new person if they don't.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
It was Ben.
Okay.
It was
Ben.
Greg. Yeah, sorry,
I
Ben.
just
You'll
wanted
have to tell us.
Go
tell
ahead.
us, Greg. No. Tell us.
Okay. So I just want to tell this how I found Rush, and then I'll get off also, so other people can get on. When I was in 6th grade, 1976. I was in band and I was the trumpet player. And there was this 8th grader who was a trumpet player who was like the god of trumpet players. And when I went into the band room after school, he was playing 2112 on his boombox. Because back in the day, we didn't have CDs, you know. There was no Apple iTunes or Spotify. That wasn't a thing. So he had this boombox and he had this tape of 2112, and he was playing it, and I was hearing this sound, and I was like, "What the heck is this? This is awesome!" And I only heard like a few moments of him, and he told me this was 2112. It's Rush.
Wow.
And so the next day I went and bought that album, and I listened to it, and from then I bought. And they only had 3 other albums at the time, and I bought all of their albums. And to this day, Progressive Steel is still my 3rd favorite Rush album. I don't know why it's so aligned back to me. It's an awesome album, Progressive Steel. I still love that album. But,
we have to get into that.
We haven't
we haven't gotten
Yeah.
into that at all. So we're super excited for that.
That's so cool.
Yeah, we have so much to discover still.
Thank you so much, Greg, for coming on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And I'll get off of here now so other people can join.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Greg.
you for your support. It was so fun. We'll hope to see you again. Okay?
I love you guys. You guys, your reactions are so awesome. I love listening to you.
Oh, thank you so much. It's so great to have you here, and thank you for your support. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye. And Julie and Ben, you guys are muted. I'm trying to unmute you and I can't. I had to mute you and now you're muted. So Monster Sound, and you don't have any devices connected. You have to have your mic connected so that we can hear you. Julie and Ben, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Yay, Ben. I'm so sorry. You were having some problems. I'm glad we can hear you okay. So what did you think? How did you like it?
Oh, it was incredible. It's the first time I've ever joined a music chat like that, and I just think it was a great idea. And I apologize for having my YouTube open for so long there. It was giving a lot of feedback.
Everyone's done that.
Yeah, everybody's done that. Trust me. And I was able to mute you, so literally only heard like a second of it. So don't worry about it, because I could mute you right away as soon as I realized. So don't worry. But yeah, this is definitely like a super fun experience for us to like be able to like find a way to set everything up for like everyone, and then be able to have anyone here. So
I heard Tom Sawyer in the background.
Yeah, I was going to say somebody forgot to pause the tab.
That was me. Yeah,
it's okay. I did it earlier today.
Yeah. So Ben, tell us, when was the first time that you ever heard 2112?
Well, I was introduced to Rush by my older brother back in the early 80s. I grew up in Louisiana, and he would just, blast it on his car stereo. This was back when you could, hear it on the radio and stuff. And then when I got into college later, I just fell in love with them even more and kept buying all of their albums one after another. So it was a year after year, just a long journey of discovering them.
Wow.
That's so cool. Yeah.
That is so awesome. I love that.
That's what I did basically with Iron Maiden. Like I discovered the first album and then it just got every album afterwards.
Yes.
Well,
And it's
Killers
cool...
just keeps you wanting more, man. Like
yeah,
that's the best thing about early Iron Maiden.
I gotta head out. I got a movie madness later, and then my dog's freaking out in the backyard, and it's almost midnight.
Okay,
He's barking like crazy.
So please subscribe.
I'll see you later.
Max.
I'll see you later, Max.
Bye, Max. We've got Frank here with us too. So, Frank, can you hear us? Okay.
I can. Can you hear me?
We can hear you now. You were muted. I'm so sorry about that. That was not purposeful. So yes, what did you?
It's such a cool coincidence to talk about Killers because Phantom of the Opera and your name is Frank Phantom. So
yeah.
That's I think you guys show to her. You guys did great, and thanks for doing the camera. I really enjoyed that one. That was
fantastic. Oh my gosh! Yeah,
I was pushing for it, so I appreciated when you did it.
Absolutely, absolutely. It was like our pleasure to. We always love to, look through the comments, and we kind of like what should we do next?
One was that the one that I interrupted so much to camera?
Yes, that's the one where you started crying. You started crying after it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I have a soft spot for music.
It was so
she
fun.
already knows, like even when we watch like a movie with like epic soundtrack and I'm suddenly like,
yeah, I know, it's so funny. I already know exactly when he's gonna start. But oh my gosh, we were so glad to do that one. That was being
such a surprise because we did it. Both of our parents your dad owned moving pictures and I got a hold of moving pictures through a friend.
Yeah.
He never returned my Dream Theater CD, so I just held on to his Rush CD, and so I did listen to the first half, but I never listened to the camera for some reason.
Yeah, I had never heard it either, and I was like, I thought I knew moving pictures. Apparently, I only knew like Tom Sawyer and Free Will.
Oh no! Wait a minute, I think.
That's it. I didn't know anything else.
I did listen to the camra. I listened. I did.
Oh, you said halfway through.
Yeah, I didn't remember though. But then when I heard it, because it does have this
very
really
memorable riff.
Riff. Yeah,
that's what happened.
So, the camera is a great introduction too for people who've never heard Rush because it gives you a taste of everything they can do.
Yeah, what they can do. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. I definitely agree. Monster Sound, DB, and Steve, aka Dorkmier. I just want to let you know I'm not letting you in. Well, you're in technically, but you don't have a device connected. So as soon as you connect a mic or a camera, you'll be able to join in.
Sometimes takes
just
a
so
while,
you know, I'm going to add. Oh, Steve, there you are. Okay. Hi.
I'm going to cut out.
Okay.
All right,
so thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much for being here.
Good to see you.
Talk later.
Thank you for your support. Bye.
Yeah, I'm going to take off and join Max in a little bit. I was going to
jump good.
We'll join you later, guys.
Yes,
okay?
We'll definitely be there too.
All right, see you guys later.
Hope subscribe to Brian. Everybody,
so much fun, guys.
Brian.
Oh man, can't wait.
I'm so sorry. I'm the worst host. Please leave your link so that people can subscribe to you.
Yeah, no problem. I think it's still in my.
Yeah,
there it is.
Brian is an awesome guy, obviously a Rush fan, so please show him some Rush family love, just like you guys know how to do. We love him so much. All right, so Ben and Steve, can you hear us okay?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, great, perfect. And Steve seems to be frozen, I think. Is he frozen for you too?
Yes, he's frozen on my screen as well.
Okay, so Steve, you're frozen. I'm sorry. Maybe if you do mic only. I'm not sure if that'll help, but
we have to get like an Ethernet cable in here. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I wonder if it's us though. I don't know.
I don't know.
Wow. Well,
but Ben. So what we totally interrupted you there. We're like horrible hosts. But you were talking
this is our first set.
Well, I don't want to overstay my welcome. Just let me know when I need to jump
No, absolutely.
You're the only one right
Please,
now.
Yes,
with us,
like please like share with us. Like that's exactly what we wanted. We just want to kind of like establish like a connection with all the people that like have been following us.
And next
or
time
that
we
have
see you in the
just
comment section,
followed
we're like,
us.
hey Ben, you know, so
Yeah.
it's all good.
No, this is amazing. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's so
no,
great.
This was so great to share. I mean, also to share with Alexia. It was just like, this is a moment that we like literally like captured forever. That's kind of so cool.
Well,
yeah.
To give you guys a little bit of feedback, like from my perspective, I, you know, like so many people, I've gotten into these reaction videos over the past couple of years, but, you know, there are some people that do it and it's not, I don't know, I don't want to throw them under the bus or anything, but it's not authentic. You guys seem really authentic to me, and that's what I like about it. I think that's what everybody likes.
Thank you so much. That really means
we
a lot.
don't like to like we see. I tend to not click on other reaction videos when you see like people like you know, they're like, it's like, really? I mean, it's like, and when people say like, oh, well, this is the first time listening to Master of Puppets, it's believable, but
so I think sometimes we try to not like what we wanted to do is kind of give the feel like we're like among friends, you know. So like we just want you to feel like you're listening to it with us and you're not really just watching us listen to it. So thank you so much like for your feedback. And we've gotten such like awesome feedback like in general from so many people.
And it's so funny, Ben, because we did this like by accident because our channel like literally was only like videos of Alan Holdsworth and like Chick Corea, LD Miola.
Oh my God. I love Chick Corea. Yeah.
I know, but they were starting to give us copyright strikes because I guess it's, you know, it's music that not a lot of people buy. So they're like, hey, you know, please buy this, you know. So I understand what we got copy like stricken.
Stricken, I guess.
And so I was like, well, why don't we do like a reaction video? And Alexia's like, a reaction video?
Didn't even know what that was. I had no idea.
Well, I don't know either. Let's just try.
After I asked him like what that was, he was like, oh, there's these two twins that do like awesome like reaction videos. And he showed me these like twin guys reacting to
Phil Collins.
Yeah, exactly.
And we were like, wow, that's pretty fun. I mean, how they reacted. And then we're like, well, let's try it ourselves. And I was like, this is going to be a complete failure.
Exactly.
We're not going to be able to react because it's so weird. But then we did it with Peter Gabriel. And that I was like, oh my God. First of all, during the pandemic, we never listened to music because we would never leave the house. We have neighbors and we would never be in the car. So we were like music-less. So it was such a joy to finally listen to music with headphones. And that's how we like stumbled across this joy. And then I was like, let's just do more. You know, let me show you some Dream Theater. And then that's how we got into more and more. And
exactly.
I guess
Greg, you're back.
You're back.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, you're breaking up.
Yeah, you're breaking up a little bit.
Is it Greg or Ben?
That's Greg. That's breaking up.
It's Greg, but can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Yes, sounds good now.
Yeah, there was a void, and so I thought, well, I have to fill it.
Oh, thank you so much. Like we are thinking like we're loving like just talking, like it's just so fun just to talk, you know, and it's recorded.
Yeah, it really is.
Whoever like wants to stay can stay, but like we're just honestly enjoying the main thing was like the listening. So right now, you know,
this
even if
like
it's just a couple
party,
of us,
you know,
like an after
music
party.
But yeah, you guys can suggest anything, and as long as, I mean, I'm always honest. If I have listened to something like Iron Maiden, Metallica, Judas Priest, I always say, hey, look at her. I know I interrupt a lot. But because I get so excited, especially that Megadeth video that we made, the Angry Again, I'm just looking at her like, like that.
Yeah.
So, but
there's just something about like Rush has been such a huge part of my life that when you get to share it with somebody and they're seeing it for the first time, it's like, you know, if you've had children, I don't know if you've had any children, but when they go outside and discover grass for the first time, or at the beach, the sand and whatever, it's so amazing. And it's the same kind of thing, you know. It's like it's sharing that part. like Rush has been just a huge part of my life for so long. Like I said, they're in my car constantly. I don't really. I mean, I do Yes, and I do Kansas. I have Kansas. I love Kansas. I love Led Zeppelin. I love lots of bands, but Rush primarily has been in my car for years and years. And that's why I said, like, when Neil passed away, it was really, he has been, you know, with me I'm into theater, and every opening night, I'm playing The Spirit of Radio. It's my get up song. He was there. Every gig that I did, because I've had bands. I play bass. Getty was my inspiration. I have a Rickenbacker, just like Getty.
Perfect.
The first song I ever learned was The Trees.
That's great. We still have to listen to that.
But I learned The Trees on a 12-string guitar. So I learned Alex first, before bass.
We have Julie here. And, let me get Julie. She's going to be so much fun to talk to. She's a Rush, like total Rush nerd. Hi, Julie. So we're among Ben here. We've got Ben with us here. We've got Greg here.
All Rush family.
Julie.
So y'all do The Trees. Just like
I can't wait. I'm so excited for that.
Yeah. Is that from
and I'm just gonna be here for a second, but remember on the behind the video that we did, or the DVD?
Yeah.
The documentary.
The documentary. I told you I could do Puppy. Well,
yes.
I was walking him while I was riding a bike, and I stopped the bike, and it was too tall for me, and I fell over and broke my arm.
Oh no! I'm so sorry. That's terrible. I can see your cast now. I'm so sorry.
It's been a rough week, but I wanted to wish you luck on your tests. I work.
Thank you.
At the University of North Texas in the College of Business, so I know what you're
thank you. Yeah. I had one of the tests already yesterday. I failed it, but I have another opportunity to do it again. So I'm gonna keep working hard. But it's a total of 3. So
she'll do it.
I was gonna say, I'm a chemical engineer, and I've taught chemistry, I've taught physics, I've taught all of these things. And unfortunately, if I was better at finance, I'd probably be richer than I am. And I'm not. Sorry about that. I probably would fail too. But if you have science, I'm your man. I can help you. Not finance.
My God.
Sorry.
I know. It's crazy. Look at him. Look at the puppy.
God. Look at him.
Oh my word.
Marty.
He is adorable. What's his name?
Indy.
Oh, Indy.
For Indiana Jones. He is into everything. Well, I just want to wish you luck on your tests, and I'll let you know so someone else can come in.
Thank you so much, Julie. I appreciate your support. I hope you get better soon. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Take care of yourself.
I'll take care.
Bye. Bye, Julie. Blessings back. Bye.
Look, Marty.
Oh
my God, he was sleeping. He gets.
So I came back real quick because Greg, you were saying something that really struck me, and I think you and I both look like we're kind of in that same age range, which is listening to Rush when it first came out, right, in the early days.
Yeah.
But part of it is I can't ever listen to 2112. Yeah, I can't ever listen to 2112 for the first time again, but I can experience it through folks like you, and that's some of the magic of reaction channels generally. But there's just something special about recapturing those feelings in that life and knowing that, I remember what that was like. Like I told you, I was sitting in a Camaro on my way to baseball practice. I'm like, I remember what it's like to be that kid and hear this for the first time again. So
that's just vicarious.
Yeah, really appreciate you guys do this. And by the way, I don't know if you can see over my shoulder, but over my right shoulder is a Power
Ooh.
Windows vinyl
Oh,
original
yeah.
that's signed by the band, and that's one of my prized.
What?
Yeah, here it's one of my prized possessions. Some,
Yes.
Yep.
Very nice.
Whoa. I love
yeah,
it.
so that was a gift from some colleagues when I left the company, and they knew I was a big Rush fan, and they did me a solid. So
That's awesome.
Oh.
That's awesome.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that is
Yeah.
so cool. Thank you for
Very nice.
sharing that
Cool.
with us.
It's like having a Pink Floyd poster signed by Roger
Oh
Waters
my
and David Gilmour.
gosh.
Yeah.
oh, I don't even want to show you. I've got a here. I'll be right back. Go ahead and talk. I'll be right back.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness.
What's he getting?
Sorry?
What's he getting?
Oh, he said he's going to show us something, but we don't know what it is yet.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, David Gilmour. No big fan.
Oh yeah, David Gilmour, such a huge inspiration for me. I love him to death.
Can you guys see that?
Let's see.
Poster in the back.
I think it's upside.
Oh, it's upside down. We can see it, but it's upside down.
There you go.
You know.
Yes.
That's awesome.
That is so neat.
Whoa.
So cool.
I bought that at the Power Windows store, so that was a pretty cool time.
Yeah,
it's a great design.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's
That
awesome.
I need to get that signed.
You could fly that on your like a flag.
Yeah, you know.
That would be awesome.
It drives my kids nuts.
And that
I'm always dragging it out. Yeah.
And that symbol, and you'll see that man on the figures also, and it represents the innocence of the human in his pure form, his innocence, and he's holding back the star, the temples of Syrinx, the priests. He's holding him back with his, that's and they've had that that man and star symbol for years and years. They changed it after like the 1980s, and when Signals came out, I had graduated from high school and I went to college. And back in the day, we didn't have Spotify, we didn't have iTunes, we didn't have any of that. We had the radio, and that was it. Albums, vinyl albums, and radio. And I went to college. Yeah, right. And so the last album when I was, before college was Moving Pictures. And that was their most famous album, really. Mm-hmm. But when I went to college and they came out with Signals, the only songs that they would play over the radio were what's it? I'm sorry, brain fart.
Tom Sawyer.
Tom Sawyer and I can't think. Something Man. What is it?
They played a lot of Limelight.
No, from Moving Pictures, but from Signals.
Oh, from Moving.
It was
from Signals. Subdivisions was played quite a bit.
Subdivisions, and what is it? Something Man. I'm sorry. Brain fart.
New World Man.
New World Man.
Because they told us do Working Man, and that's from the first record.
No, Working Man. Yeah. Well, I've known that was from 1974. So no, but New World Man and Subdivisions, and of course Subdivisions was all synth, right? And I didn't expect that from Rush. And plus, the only time I heard it was over the speakers in the cafeteria at Michigan Tech. And it was not really a good experience. And so I hated that album for so many years. Yeah. And it wasn't until I went to their concert for Presto that I went back and listened to Signals, and I love it as any of their other albums now. But at the time it came out, it just wasn't, because they never played things like they never played any of the songs on it except New World Man and so
yeah,
it was difficult because it was a total change. I mean, they went Permanent Waves was a change after Hemispheres, where they went full prog with a full length. The whole first side of the album is Hemispheres, which you have to listen to, by the way. That is their primo.
I know.
It is literally music of the gods. Wow. That's all I can say about that. You'll listen to it. Wait. It is literally music of the gods. So Hemispheres was like their apex. And the whole album, really, that's my favorite Rush album. And they even say to this day that it was like just above their technical abilities at the time, which is what makes it one of the most marvelous albums ever created. Nobody creates music like that anymore. They don't, because they have to do the formulaic.
Right, for the radio, what people
for the radio, like, which is what they rebelled against, which is what you listen to tonight.
Exactly, and that's what I was going to say. Yeah, that they like didn't follow what they.
It happened to me with Metallica after the Black Album. I'm sure you guys know the Black Album. What came later was I was so disappointed when I got the Load album. Because it was so different. It was more like pushed towards the radio and music videos, and also with Iron Maiden, No Prayer for the Dying was like, what happened after such a masterpiece like Seventh Son of the Seventh Son?
Yeah,
which is very prog. So
what I've often told people is, like, particularly with Signals and then maybe 2 or 3 albums after that with a heavy synth and just sort of a different direction, is I really fell out with Rush. I mean, I still love the old stuff, but I was like, I don't know about these guys. I don't know what they're doing. I like to. I mean, what I've thought of is I had to mature to a point where I understood where they were going. It was up to I had to adjust to the path they were taking. I mean, they're going to make the music that is right for them and does them justice, and I had to figure out an appreciation for it. And it took me a good 10 years. It was a decade where I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing with these guys. And then I was like, but I finally I figured it out, and I like to think of that I matured to what they were trying to accomplish.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And that's the beauty of Rush, is that they didn't lock into their style. They adapted their style and evolved.
Yes.
And we didn't appreciate it with Signals very much because it was such an abrupt change.
It was rough.
Right? And but now that's such a great album. It's I love that album. So many great songs on that album. And when Neil died, I listened to wow, I'm having brain farts tonight. Sorry, I'm old.
Hi, Misfits. Thank you so much. She is so awesome. She's always so cute because she always like comments on all the videos and like puts a little like emoji that she's always there. And she's like, we're the only girls that like Rush. We're proof that we like Rush.
But I love it. It's so true, Greg, because it has happened to me with other bands. Like, for example, right now when you're talking about Rush being so different with what was that band that I was so much into, and then they
Dream
changed?
Theater. Oh,
not Dream Theater. Well, also I had a falling out with Dream Theater as well. They just stopped doing what they were doing, and then it takes you years to actually understand what they were trying to do. Like I guess I lost my train of thought because I was listening to you, Greg, and I was thinking about it, but I didn't want to interrupt like I always do. But what was that band? It wasn't. Oh, for example, Led Zeppelin, the last album, like In Through the Outdoor.
Oh,
it's just so different from like 4 or 3 or 2.
Yeah.
It's like, what happened, But then when you go back to it, you can you can see, well, I guess they were trying to do something completely different.
Yeah.
That's not from the 70s,
Right.
you know.
Right.
And so so I guess
I have lots of friends who stopped listening after Signals, and but I stayed with them all the way up through Counterparts. But after that, I sort of lost interest after that. Yeah.
I did too. I stayed with him because I love him so much. But when I saw that music video for Roll the Bones with the skeleton head rapping,
yeah,
I said no.
Oh no!
Forget
it. I'm out.
Getty with short hair, was that the one?
I
was
don't
on the documentary.
I don't know if that. I don't think
even
that
they
okay, you guys, you should do the video for Roll the Bones.
We should actually. That's
official video.
We're like almost figuring out how to do the video. It's ridiculous.
We're so ridiculous.
It's probably the
because
easiest thing
any
ever.
of
but
you
we're
guys
such
knows how to do video and audio at the same time, please tell us.
We can't figure it out.
It just doesn't work.
Go ahead.
Oh no! We're just saying
because we're using OBS. And when we want to capture the video, it's just
it pauses. Like as soon as we press play on YouTube, it's like designed to not let you record, obviously, because if not, you could, just record whatever you wanted. So we can't get past that. I don't know if you have any ideas, but
that's why we haven't done videos.
John Calvo, Caress of Steel through Hemispheres. No, through Permanent Wave. No, through Moving Pictures was their greatest work. Those 4 albums, Caress of Steel.
Froze up.
Right. Greg is frozen.
Even though, I was going to say, I think though they circled back. So I saw them at Snakes and Arrows, which was one of their that's where they sort of circled back to I think their roots. I mean, they really got back into what I'll consider the true heavier rock. And so like the last 2 or 3 albums, Snakes and Arrows and on. But I got to watch like the Clockwork Angels concert video is crazy good because they actually brought strings on. Like
they had a full orchestra behind them. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and they actually used the orchestra in some of their older stuff. But that's what I appreciate about them is, like I said, I kind of lost them for a few years, and it was my fault at the end of the day because, like I said, I had to mature to them. But they also circled back, and you can hear some of the in the last couple albums, you can hear some of the themes returning, some of the processes and some of the ways that I think they thought through their music and some of the sounds. And Getty's bass tone in the last 2 albums is just crazy. So
one really cool thing to listen for on Counterparts. That's when Neil had been studying with Freddie Gruber.
Yeah.
And he went to a traditional grip with the sticks, and you can hear the swing come in on Counterparts. You can hear it. It's really cool.
So is Freddie Gruber from Styx? Because I'm not familiar.
I think that's the older gentleman in the
documentary.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I remember that now.
Like the different touches.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
totally
so interesting to
forgot
watch.
the name completely.
Yeah, he's just a drummer guru. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is wow.
Yeah, and you can see in some of the live. I know you're not doing live videos right now, but you can see in for example in some of the live videos, more recent live videos, you can see him switch from the traditional grip to the rock, straight grip,
matched
in midstream. And it's amazing. You can see, especially in his photos after Gruber, when he's talking about when he's using that space that Freddie Gruber taught. He's using the space to play the drums. That whole thing that Freddie Gruber taught him, and you can actually see it in his drum solos.
Oh yeah.
I had an interesting question.
Greg, your Wi-Fi cuts out a little bit, so just letting you know in case you drop out or something. It was probably the connection.
I had a good question for everyone in the chat. So, what do you guys think about? Because this is obviously no comparison, but what do you guys think about John Bonham as a drummer, like compared to Neil?
I almost think it's an unfair comparison because their styles are so different. I mean, obviously they have some they have similar influences, but I mean, I think that John Bonham was just controlled chaos. Well, Neil Peart
was very like centered.
He had everything planned out. I mean, I mean, I've been heard called an octopus, which is true. I don't know how he does like the end of 2112, the last 3 minutes. I have no idea how he does that or did that. Yeah. So I think it's an unfair comparison. I just think it's crazy that who is arguably one of the best rock drummers of all time thought it necessary to go find someone to go learn from when he was towards the end of his career. That shows the character of the man.
Well, and like Bill Bruford was with Yes, and then King Crimson, and his style with Yes is different than his style with King Crimson. It depends on who you're playing with.
Yeah,
and that's the same for any.
Good point.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, UK too. He was in UK, right? With Alan Holdsworth.
Yeah, he was there too.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love Bill Bruford as well. But it's just such a different style because Bonham was just like pounding and just like you said, more like a wild man, and Neil is such a perfectionist and such
always very centered.
Yeah, Neil is calculated.
Yes,
he designs.
Yeah.
He's
more like a studied musician,
he's truly a musician. Yeah, no, I mean Rush is one of those few bands where I've actually, I mean, like Red Barchetta is a classic example of a song where you have to do this, where you have to listen through the song at least 4 times because you have to listen to the guitar piece.
Right.
You have to listen to the bass. You have to listen to the percussion.
Oh my gosh.
You have to listen to the words. So, I mean, every time I listen to that song, I can't listen to it once because I'm like, okay, I'm going to listen to the bass, but you get lost in the sauce on some piece. And so, and Rush is those few bands where every single element of it is the talents you almost always use to the max. And they're doing crazy, incredible stuff, each in their own right. It just comes together as
that's always Rush. There, there's no real guitar solo in Rush. It's everybody's solo. It's drum solo. It's bass solo. It's guitar solo.
There's a reason why when they're singing, Nick is doing this.
Yeah.
Because the bass is going crazy while Getty's singing, right?
I play bass, and the first songs I learned were Rush because I wouldn't have played Rush. I mean, I wouldn't have played bass if it wasn't for Rush. Listening to Rush, Getty was my inspiration, and the first songs I learned were Rush songs. So I have a Rickenbacker 4001. It's right there, sitting up against my TV cabinet, and Getty has always been my inspiration. But Alex is underrated so much. As a 3-piece band, this is what Alex excels at. He had to be the symphony behind the bass and the drums. So the bass and the drums are the rhythm and the beat. Alex had to do all of that complex chord structures and arpeggiation to be for the rest of the band. And in Progressive Steel, you will hear that Alex doing that because that was before they got into any sense whatsoever. And that's what Alex excels at, is that musical orchestration.
Right.
Yeah.
And that was his thing, is orchestration. It's not only which piece to play at which time. It's how to play that piece.
Right.
Exactly.
At the time.
Yep.
And I always say 2112 is his apex. It's my favorite Neil Peart album.
Is that the album?
It got more sophisticated, more complex later on, but 2112 was just raw, just amazing drum fills, and you guys noticed it on 2112 tonight. I know you mentioned it. Those fills were just like, he excelled on 2112.
Yeah, that's where
that. The fact that was
I was like trying to drum along, in my mind. Of course, I
that fill.
Yeah.
Well, and the fact that album, that whole album was just in your face to the record industry, right? The recording industry at the time was like, hey, give us some radio friendly stuff. Like, we'll give you an album side of one song.
Exactly.
Of a sci-fi fantasy based on objectivist philosophy. Sure, that works.
That's awesome.
Yes,
that's so cool.
Yep.
Exactly.
Here's your formulaic songs right here. And it's the greatest rock piece in all of history. It's a masterpiece. 2112
and it's so amazing. Every time we do these reaction videos, I can't believe it's only 3 people.
I know.
It's just
every time that goes through my mind,
Well, the fact is, on stage, they're actually doing. I mean, I've read articles and interviews where they're doing it all. Either they're doing it live by, they oftentimes will be playing foot pedals. Like you see Alex in some of the concert videos, particularly like in the old Xanadu footage, where he's playing his riff on the guitar and he's hitting foot pedals, and I don't think he's manipulating the guitar at that point. He's actually playing, the underlying bass structure with the foot pedals. But also any tracks they play are triggered by them on stage. So if they miss a cue, that track doesn't show up in the concert. So
I know.
They create.
We still have to give you guys
Xanadu.
Xanadu, our reaction to Xanadu from Exit Stage Left. We tried to, it did work.
Yeah.
And then the sound was all messed up and we couldn't upload it. So
it was bad.
God, so.
It was really bad.
Yeah.
But I can't believe how tight they are. I just think it stems from their relationship, that it has been lifelong and so healthy. And that's something that I always tell Nick, is that so many other bands you hear, they had a hiccup or a big fight, and they ended up, destroying what they had because of ego or whatever else. And that's something that Rush never ever did. There was a time, obviously, when they were not together because of just whatever Neil was going through at that time, which was that it wasn't something that was caused by
but it's
them.
not between them.
Right.
For example, other bands and live bands, usually when you hear bands live, they play a lot of quicker,
right?
Or they are for example, Metallica is very hard to listen to live because they're kind of out of tune.
Yeah,
they're playing too quick, and that doesn't happen with Rush. They're on point.
Right.
The time is kept.
Right.
Everybody's in their zone and playing. That's so wonderful about seeing them in live.
If you think about Neil and his life, he was the apex of rock and roll drummers. Almost everyone will admit he's the greatest rock and roll drummer who ever existed to this date. His life, though, he excelled. He had such highs, more than any normal person would ever have.
Yes.
And the friendship of Rush, him getting into that band and becoming one of Rush, that friendship that almost nobody in the world ever gets to experience.
Right. Yeah.
And then
imagine 40 years.
But the other extreme of that, his daughter dying in a car accident and his wife dying of cancer in the same year. The tragedy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then he gets brain cancer and dies himself.
Yeah, I know.
He had the ultimate of highs and the ultimate of lows. It's kind of poetic in the nature because he was so beautiful at his poetry and lyrics, and so majestic in his composition of the percussion.
Yeah.
Just at such a super high level. And yet in his life, he suffered such great tragedies to that same extreme. Who does that?
Yeah.
He had both extremes. And it's just, wow.
I mean, obviously
Neil
not
Peart.
having not ever
That's
met
so
him, but to hear his interviews, he just seems like a normal dude too. I mean, he
I
seems like
know.
just a true gentleman. But as for their longevity, I mean, imagine working a 40-year career in a small company with the same people every day. I mean, they have producers and other
three
folks.
guys.
I mean, they had a circle of
I
people
know.
around them that were in and out. But imagine, I'm in my 50s. I can't imagine having spent 30 plus years or 40 years with the same small group of people working day in and day out. That just boggles my mind. And they did it so well and so professionally, just so tightly. It's
Yeah.
beyond the
Absolutely.
music. It's an amazing story beyond the music. It's almost a human nature story. I think it deserves being told.
Yeah, when he
agree.
passed away, oh my goodness! I mean, it just hit me like a ton of
Yeah.
bricks, like I know it did everyone. And I was on my back porch, and I turned on some Rush, and it started raining, and like heavy rain, and so it just matched the mood perfectly. And I just grieved like so many people did. You know.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
even now it gets to me. Even now,
Yeah.
I just cheer up.
But thank goodness for him, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they release so much, that's like also the beauty of the band is that like I feel like you guys obviously, and we will get to know them so much better than I think you get to know other bands out there because they release so much and all of it is so good. Like from what we've heard so far, I can't even imagine if you tell me there's a Rush song or album or whatever that you don't like, like I feel like everything is quality and there's so much out there to discover that I'm so thankful that they were together for so long, created so much good stuff, and there's so much out there that we can enjoy. So that is really cool,
Even the song that Rush says that he don't like Getty will say that. Tai Shen, he doesn't like that. He hates that song. They never should have produced it.
Really?
It's a great song. It's a great song. You'll love it. You will love it.
Yeah, it's great.
I think like way back on Fly By Night, Rivendell might be their worst song ever, but
But a lot of artists do that. Like for example, Alan Holdsworth, he wanted to get his first album out of production because he hates it so much. I love it, but he's like, I can't listen to it. It's just so much. It's not me. It's not. It seems like a different dude playing the guitar. And I guess that happens to everyone. Yeah, totally.
And I think it would be kind of cool to also kind of see yourself grow, like have evidence of your growth and like your progress. Otherwise it's
but like that interview, remember when he says, I feel like just getting started?
I know.
And he already had like 8 records.
Yeah.
And he was just getting, I guess, into that saxy sound he was actually trying to achieve this entire time. I'm such an Alan Holdsworth nerd. I apologize.
I'm sorry, Ben. You were gonna say something.
No. I wanted to make sure to relay this one more compliment to you guys. I very much appreciate that you have been doing studio, albums versus starting with the live. I mean, of course, the live is amazing, but the studio album, you get the perfect version, the standard, I don't know. I just think that's the best way to go as far as initial hearing, to hearing it for the first time.
I agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree. And that's kind of what, like I had mentioned before, like the purpose of our channel is to kind of like feel like we're like among friends. And so I think that like when you are among friends, or when you were among friends the first time you heard it, or whether you were by yourself or not, this is what you heard. You're not hearing them
but also,
Xanadu
but also
exit
in the
stage left
70s
for
and
the
80s,
first
we
time.
didn't have like YouTube.
Right.
So we couldn't watch
You couldn't,
the video.
even if you wanted
so
to.
the first time you experienced that was on a cassette or
with
on
headphones,
LP.
you know, with someone you
Yeah.
love, or by
And
yourself.
a lot of people
and
on
that's,
YouTube don't understand that, and they criticize us. They're like, "Why are you not
No.
doing the video?" And I'm like, "Don't."
And
I
that's
want to hear
why-
the real solo, you know, not the.
And that's
improvised
why I really pushed hard for you guys to do 2112 without that cartoon video that everyone does. Every time I've seen, I love watching reactions. I love Rush, and I love watching sharing it with people for the first time. And whenever they do 2112 and they do that cartoon video, they always pay more attention to the cartoon than they do the music.
Yeah.
We didn't have the cartoon for decades.
For the first time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. We had the album. We had 8-track tapes. We had the vinyl album.
The fold out with the art on the inside.
Yeah, you guys had the lyrics and the booklet and the cover, and that's all you need.
Right.
That's all you need.
Right.
That's what we look at when we do the videos. We look at the cover. That's all we do.
That's what we love to look at, is the cover, because it says, like, it's so,
cover says so
crazy
much.
that you are going to choose one image to represent
an entire record,
however many songs the record has. And that to me says so much. How much effort that must have gone into, I have no idea, because that's the face of your work. So that's what I love to look at when we're listening to it, is the album, because it's like, this is what they decided that they want us to see while we're listening to this. And they only got to choose one image to do that.
YouTube was going to exist. And
exactly.
So that's why I just
so if you guys So if you guys get into the live stuff, I have a really interesting proposition that you guys should do if you ever get into live stuff with Rush, and that is, so when I saw them back in the 80s a couple of times, they got really bad review in a couple newspapers I read, because someone said, well, why pay all this money if you're just going to go listen to them play their albums? Because they really were very much trying to nail their album sound on stage. And that, to me, that was fantastic, because I love live music. And if you can do it that perfectly on stage, you got my books. But I think it'd be really interesting to do maybe a juxtaposition or a comparison between them playing their live stuff in the 80s and then going back and playing those same songs towards the end of their career, where I think they just loosened up on stage, right? They realized, we've made it, we're that good, let's just really nail this. And so if you listen to some of their original live stuff, maybe not the first couple albums, because I think they were just sort of they're just jamming in clubs and stuff. But like when they first started getting into the arenas and the bigger crowds, I thought they were a little more uptight on stage. I mean, I think it's because they were concentrating so hard on their music and doing it perfectly.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
You could tell that they
didn't
weren't
have the stage presence yet.
Right. I think they were enjoying themselves, but they were just working really hard at it. And so it wasn't. I mean, even though their lights were fantastic, their lasers, the back, they were really early in some of the background stuff. That was all really great. But I think it would be really interesting when you do live stuff, is just sort of like take a look at what, something like Xanadu or Working Man or some of those early songs look like, and then what it looked like on their last couple rounds, because they're very different. Yeah.
They always were about the music first.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that was them. They were about the music. And so when they did their concerts, I mean, they may have overdubbed on the album. They may have, multiple tracks on the album, because they're creating music. That's great. But when they did it live, they still combined all of those things into the live performance, and they did them. So you got Geddy playing pedals and keyboards and bass and vocals, and Alex playing pedals and guitar, and even when you do Xanadu live, you'll see Geddy with his double neck guitar. he'll be playing 6-string guitar during Alex's solo on guitar. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
so true to life. It's so true to life because they are excellent musicians, and they're about the music. They are about their music. Number one.
That's what I've noticed with, like, for example, Zeppelin. When they play live, they're more like a jam band.
Yeah, that's what Sid Dokus just said. Love Zeppelin, but they were sloppy, and it's so true. Their solos were never the same.
Like they would lose the entire structure would get lost. Like they would play a whole lot of love for like 20 minutes, and like, where's the song? You know?
I remember
or Stairway
it
to Heaven, and then it was more like a show,
Yeah.
and it was not such a good performance. I think that's what I like about Rush very much. That they stick to the, to the.
Well, here's
So what
something.
works. Yeah.
Here's something interesting, and I know that the guys who have listened a long time or have gone to concerts, when I saw them twice, and both times I couldn't believe it when I would walk in there. You know, I'm just this average Joe guy, and I would come in there, and every other person looked just like me. I mean, they were wearing like this shirt. You know, they were nerds. There was no flashy people at all. They're just very laid back people, and they're very serious people. It seemed like, there weren't a lot of extroverts there. It seemed to me like there were a lot of introverts. It was really, really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It matches the music,
That is so.
It's like when they talk about Rush in the hotel room, that they were just like going to bed.
Oh, I know.
No partying, and just like, we're gonna wake up tomorrow and do this and
exactly.
Totally, that's
hilarious.
So cool. Instead of like being rock stars and all crazy.
Yeah, just like their fan base. I mean, we're like, oh, I love that music, and like, party? No, thank you.
That's I like that. Like, I don't drink. Like she doesn't drink. We're like very like we stay.
No, we're about the intelligence, and the beauty of the music. That's that's what Rush has. Rush, yes. Kansas. I don't know if you guys have done Kansas yet. But
we've done a couple.
Kansas,
Magnum and
Magnum Opus.
Chicago.
Yep. When Kansas is another band that is I saw them live, and they're exactly the same as they are on the albums too.
Awesome.
Because they're musicians.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
I love this comment. Look at this. I'm drunk. I love that.
Thank you for sharing. Very deep thought. Yeah. So it's just
it's
cool
Friday, so it's excusable.
Exactly.
Yes,
awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well,
and happy tomorrow Saturday. Oh my god.
Oh, I know.
And like was mentioned earlier, you guys are going to flip out over Hemispheres.
Right.
I mean, it is incredible.
That is my number one album altogether. But you've already done La Villa.
Yeah.
You did Circumstances too, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
We did Circumstances.
We're missing the trees from that album. Right?
Exactly.
And another one.
So really the trees and Hemispheres itself is what you have to do. But Hemispheres is literally, like I said, music of the gods.
Yeah,
Hemispheres. And when you hear it, you'll understand what I mean. That is music of the gods.
I think it's like 21 minutes. The opening is just incredible.
Yeah, the bass part on that.
We could do another stream, I mean, why not?
That would be fun.
Once you're done with your exams,
I know.
She's under so much pressure right now. But
I wish I could help you. If it was science, I'm a chemical engineer. If it was science, like physics or chemistry or biology or any of that, man, I'd be your tutor. I really can't help you on finance. If I could help you on finance, I would be retired by now. But I don't know anything. So.
Well, I just have to work hard and just really like concentrate and focus, which I did. But, I guess everything happens for a reason. And if I didn't pass,
It's just 4 points. I mean, she did good. From missing 4 points only from 85 questions?
85 questions, yeah.
So that's good. I mean, you can't really say anything.
Well, so someone asked us if we had seen "I Love You, Man." I don't know how that relates
What
to
is
this,
that?
but no,
Is
we
that Jim
haven't.
Carrey?
I don't
Jim Carrey
know.
movie?
It sounds like a comedy, which I don't watch.
We don't watch comedies.
Sadly.
We watch like what do we watch? A lot of Tarantino.
Yeah. So
what's that guy we love?
Well,
Casino,
Scorsese, you know, all the classics, the greats, and just I guess like drama, mob.
She's a big mob fan.
I love mob movies like over everything.
We just watched Copland, which was very good.
Oh, that was amazing. Yeah.
I'm a big Wes Anderson fan.
I love Wes Anderson. He's one of my favorites.
Live Aquatic. What's your favorite one though?
Darjeeling Limited is like a really good one, but Royal Tenenbaums.
The Royal Tenenbaums. That's the one we can't get because they only have the super edition. What's it called?
Like the Criterion collection. And
it's like $60. But yeah, Wes Anderson is amazing. I love him to death.
Well, don't get me started about Wes Anderson. Yeah.
Kubrick. I mean, for me, Kubrick is like my favorite director. I think
he's really good too.
And then, I think also who directed Amadeus and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. He died.
I have his name.
Milos Forman.
Yes, thank you very
Forman,
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he said so. Rush figured prominently in "I Love You, Man." So thank you for returning us back to Rush because we were deviating there. But yeah, so when I had this stream in mind and this after party or whatever, I didn't know what to call it. This was exactly what I pictured. So thank you guys so much for being here. This is so special, and this is exactly what I wanted, just to get together with all of you and give you a time to share with us, really, because we share with you all the time.
And there's still 59 people just listening. You just
that's crazy.
Even though they don't have to come out. So favorite Scorsese film for me, I would say Goodfellas, and with Jack Nicholson, and Leonardo DiCaprio.
The Departed.
The Departed. It's just so good.
A really good one. Yeah.
And I want to say Casino. They're all good.
It's very hard to choose. Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm gonna say bye. I gotta go. I referee soccer. And I got a game in 9 hours. So I need to sleep.
Thank you, Brad.
Okay,
thank you so
thank
much
you
for
being here.
Yeah. Good night, guys.
Bye. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but thank you guys again, for doing this. This is so much fun.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, really. Thank you.
Let's do it again. And maybe we can do some other concept.
Yeah, we were thinking of doing maybe one stream a month or something.
Right now because of the exam.
Yeah.
But we could do maybe every 2 weeks.
Yeah, later after we're done or I'm done.
Yeah,
we should do Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
But more.
Our animals. I love animals.
That's my
animals.
That's his favorite.
I've listened to animals maybe 100 times or more. I know dogs. There's even my dog solo on the channel.
Yeah.
My attempt at playing it, but
Yeah, I love animals too, and there's so much Floyd that we don't know that would be really cool.
Yeah, everything before Wish You Were Here is kind of I did know the one with the cow.
Mother.
Yeah, but Adam, also vaguely though.
Something.
Adam. Adam Hart.
Metal.
Yeah.
Yes,
right. Metal. I don't really know everything. But,
I love Metal.
What's his name? Sid Barrett.
Oh,
I'm very.
That's very unknown for me. Yeah, I know a couple of I've got the bike. We can ride it if you like.
Yeah. That
I know
works.
That one and a couple other crazy ones, but I also am
not. It was more very psychedelic music, and then it became more prog psychedelic, I guess.
Yeah.
I do think they peaked at Wish You Were Here and Animals. Those are my two favorite Pink Floyds.
Me too. Queen, You Crazy Diamond is yeah, we have not done any Queen.
We haven't done any Queen
either. Oh my gosh, look, Queen is you want to talk about a rabbit hole. I mean, oh my gosh, you go back into the early Queen stuff and it's just I mean, there's nothing more creative than that. Yeah.
Queen has the most unique sound of any band, I think. Brian May, and
yeah,
very unique, and good quality music that they've done. I mean, right? Bohemian Rhapsody is there.
Oh, of course.
Is there? Yeah. But I mean, but just even the ability to create something like Bohemian Rhapsody means they know how to arrange music and they know how to create music.
They would cover the most, more than any other group. I think they would cover the most genres on one album.
Yes.
Yeah.
There would be
everything.
Jazz, funk, classical.
Exactly.
Everything. Yeah, that's true.
Original, totally original sound.
Yeah.
I think Queen had the most original sound of any.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of my friends that are like super into jazz, they love Queen, Zappa.
Yeah.
Because also Frank Zappa is also very like and
I love Frank Zappa, but you have to be careful with Frank Zappa because almost none of it is appropriate.
Yeah. That's why they told him shut up and play the guitar.
Right.
So,
Joe's Garage. Oh man, I love that album, but I can't play it. I could never play it for any of my kids or my wife or any of that. Joe's Garage.
I got into Steve Vai because of Frank Zappa because he was with the band and
Stevie Vai.
I was
Satriani. Satriani too.
Also,
Satriani,
yeah. Ben, were you saying something? Was it cutting out a little bit?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I was really impressed that you guys mentioned Chick Corea.
Oh yeah.
My dad got me into jazz very early on, and I didn't understand it. I was very like, I was listening to Megadeth and stuff like that, but he then finally got through to me, like with Chick Corea and Electric Band, the acoustic band, and I started to listen to Al Di Meola and Frank Gambale.
Yeah, Al Di Meola.
We went to see him. Thank God, we went to see him. Where was it in Tampa?
In Tampa,
So,
it was a really private.
And she had no idea.
I had no idea. I'd never heard of it.
And he came up with the electric guitar finally after 30 years of not playing the electric guitar because he has what was that disease he has?
Something auditory.
He can't really hear loud music, so he had to put in earplugs. And then he just starts and she was just like,
I looked at him and I'm like, what
is this?
She had no idea. I had no idea. I thought it was gonna be like,
so today,
I had no idea.
Matteo Mancuso is your guitarist.
Oh my God, I love him. He's so good.
Yes.
He plays everything.
You definitely need to start listening to anything that he does. My gosh, he did a country music
with his fingers.
Yes, no pick.
He doesn't even use a pick.
Country. He did a country music cover song, and it was like mind blowing. Country music. He can do anything.
We're losing him.
Yeah, you need to listen to Matteo. Yeah, definitely.
Well, what I got from Chick Corea was I discovered the great drummer Steve Gadd, and so I started following Steve Gadd into all of his albums. He's played with everybody.
Hang on, guys. Hang on. Maybe if you close something.
Yeah, everything's like closed though. The only thing I can do. Let me do one thing really quick.
Maybe I'll take the Wi-Fi off. Oh, it's off. Our internet is down.
I can still hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Your video is kind of still, but I can hear you. And what's your name?
Ben.
Ben.
Yep.
Yeah. Hi, Ben.
Yep. Hey.
It's great to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
Di Meola is a great guitarist. That's true.
Oh my God. Yeah. It's amazing how all of these people we're mentioning, there's a connection between all of them because they're such great, virtuosos.
Right. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yay! We
Yeah.
Guys, oh my God.
So sad. So sorry about that. I have no idea what happened.
It's our internet.
Yeah, we need to get that.
So
better.
we were talking about great musicians, and like
Yes.
Stevie Ray Vaughan is another one of those
Oh
guitarists.
Oh my God. Amazing.
And
Steve Gadd.
Steve Gadd, yes. Oh my God.
Oh, someone. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was just going to say that's when I discovered Chick Corea, I was fascinated by the drummer I was hearing. And then that's when I met Steve Gadd and all of his playing. And I started following him. And that led me to just countless other artists.
No, I saw Chick Corea live in LA in like 1985, I think.
Wow.
It was
awesome.
it was just pure entertainment. Like there was nothing that you didn't enjoy, that you didn't just go, wow, that was really great. Yeah, Chick Corea was a great band.
Yes. Yeah, John Patitucci, like the bass player in that band. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And did Jaco Pastorius play with him as well for a while?
Jack? Right? Well,
he was with
I don't know if he was with Chick Corea.
Weather Report. Yeah, that was Weather Report. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a surprise for you guys. Yeah.
I can't wait for that then.
Yeah.
Jaco, he if you could try to compare him to Geddy, it's like they're two different styles, and it depends on what your mood is for the day as to which one is better. You can't really say one is better than the other. Jaco is great. Yeah, he's another inspiration.
Yeah, I think Geddy himself would probably get angry at the comparison, just out of humility.
Right. Oh, sure.
Don't compare
humility,
Chris Squire. I mean, how can you leave Chris Squire out of any of these comparisons of the greatest?
Right.
Just the bass part on Roundabout, on Close to the Edge, on so many of these. Like, it's how, when you're composing a song, that the bass line ends up being something that if you're gonna, like, as a consumer, as a listener, you're gonna sing this song, the melody of it, and you end up singing the bass part as part of the melody.
Yeah, that's so cool.
That's just
I love it.
Arranging.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know.
Someone mentioned John McLaughlin.
Oh, John McLaughlin. I love him.
Yeah, he's a great
when
one.
He played with Ali Miola and oh my God, from Spain.
Oh,
Aldi Miola, John McLaughlin, Paco de Lucia. There you go. Yeah. Oh my God, I can't believe I didn't remember this. But yeah, they were so amazing on guitar. Also, Birelli Lagreen is amazing.
Yeah.
And Sean Lane, I mean, is very underrated. Sean Lane was amazing.
Yeah,
Sean
I agree.
Lane, but it's also very
out there,
very underdog, like Alan Holtz.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But it's so cool that you guys know so much about music, and that's like, I guess, because you're Rush fans. You know what to listen to. You know what the good stuff is.
It's so funny that we. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I think we're Rush fans because we love music. I don't think we love music because we're Rush fans.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's exactly true. And we never got into them, even though Nick was listening to all this stuff. A
lot of progressive stuff, but I don't know. I started too late with progressive rock and metal, and I guess I missed that spot.
Right.
And but it's such a joy to get into it, to listen to Yes and Rush, and we haven't even explored Genesis.
I know.
So we have no idea
so
what we're
much
get into.
Genesis is another great
early Genesis
prog band. Oh yeah.
We did
Great
one
Genesis.
song, right? We did one
Genesis song
with Phil Collins.
Yes, exactly.
So, but imagine the Genesis with Peter Gabriel.
Oh my gosh!
And then we did one King Crimson song, and we loved it, but they took it down.
It was so sad. That was
yeah,
good.
King Crimson was another back in the day. You know, the Court of the Crimson King, Starless and Bible Black. So many great. That was, you know, prog rock. Back in that day. That just takes me so back to that day. It was a great. I think the world has gone wrong because we don't have good music anymore.
I know.
Yeah, it's so true.
It's out there. You have to dig for it, though. It is out there.
True.
I subscribe to Tidal and Qobuz and sort of higher level streaming services, and wow, there is some fantastic new music out there. But you do have to dig for it. Yeah,
you have to.
That's true.
Have to look for it. Yeah,
that's very true. And we do have, like, for example, Steven Wilson.
Steven Wilson,
like, is an amazing artist that is bringing a lot of great stuff, and I'm sure, like Ben said, there's a lot more out there that maybe you're right, we're too stuck listening to what we love that we're kind of scared to venture out. But I guess it just has to like be a decision that, like, you make to, do you want to go out there and see what's out there? And I guess, like you said, there's a lot to discover. So I'm sure. Yeah. But
thank you guys so much.
Of course.
Thank you so much for staying here, and everybody else who's still listening.
Yes,
I'm
thank
sure
you all so much.
Being entertained by all of our, all the bands that we're mentioning, but it's such a pleasure to talk music.
It is.
Well, John Calva there is nailing it. He needs to add, Led Zeppelin and Kansas, and he'll have the list right there. ELP, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Rick Wakeman from Yes and Emerson on the keyboards for ELP. They would actually literally compete in concert to get the greatest keyboard solo. They would compete against each other. They would fight for who was the better keyboard, Rick Wakeman or Emerson. It was.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is awesome. And
like Asia, that's another band. That
Asia, exactly.
I think.
Yeah, that was after Yes's breakup, but Asia had some good tunes, like Triumph. That was
look the Who. The Who.
Oh yeah, he's mentioning the Who, Kansas.
We bought the movie.
Richie Blackmore, that's a big one.
Yeah, we bought
big
the
artist
movie,
for you.
Tommy.
Yes,
we
haven't seen it. Yeah. That would be really
fun.
That
would be a cool concept
because we don't know anything about, like, the Who.
I just knew that they would destroy their instruments after playing it. That's basically all I know.
Yeah. You see, the Who was good, but they were
different.
They were not as in the same level as like Pink Floyd or King Crimson or Yes of that time. They were popular. They were the darlings of the music industry.
Just a quick little fact. Years ago in Guinness Book of World Records, the Who, they held the record for a really long time for the loudest concert ever. I don't know if they still hold it,
really?
But it was funny.
Wow, that's crazy.
Someone's saying they can't hear audio. I don't know why. I don't know.
And so we looked at, and John Calva also mentioned Queensryche,
Dream Theater.
Yeah, that's more the stuff that I get into.
Exactly.
Yeah, those are what I call post moving pictures.
Offsprings from Rush. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because they said Rush and Yes are our biggest inspiration. Always said that.
And the greatest thing is that, like, Yes was the inspiration for Rush, which is just amazing to me.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We did that. We did that Rush. I'm sorry, that Yes. What was it? Starship Troopers.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god!
That was
I was
something.
like, whoa! I didn't even know what to listen to. I was like, I'm totally like.
So Close to the Edge. I think Close to the Edge
that.
is Yes's Hemispheres. Close to the Edge has 3 songs on it. Close to the Edge on side 1. Side, vinyl album, side 1. Close to the Edge. And You and I had that was the song that was played at my wedding on top of a mountain. I was married on a mountain. And and then Siberian Khatru. 3 songs on that album. Close to the Edge was their Hemispheres, I think. Hemispheres was Rush's Apex. Close to the Edge, I think, was Yes's Apex. You need to get into Yes. You need to get into Kansas.
Definitely. Oh my gosh.
We will.
Yeah, that is going to be so great.
Yes.
So many
I'm
fans.
so happy we bought these headphones
I know,
because
it's so great. So different.
Like they were like, so people were like, "Oh my god, Nick, come on, buy some headphones." Please.
Mine weren't that bad. Mine were my
but
gaming.
These are, we actually got
headphones,
matching headphones now. Yeah.
But like this has been so fun. Like I think I'm gonna call it a night just because I'm so tired.
Oh, she woke up at 6.
I know my daughter is complaining that I'm making too much noise, and she's trying
to. No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, but
thank you so much. It was such a pleasure to meet you guys,
yes.
Ben and Greg personally, and wow. So
and everyone in the comments also, like,
everybody
thank everyone for your constant support. This has been so fun for the rewatch. A couple people here are just getting here, so we're already done with the album. This is the after party that we had mentioned, but for the rewatch, we left the link in the description for you to access there. You'll have to press play kind of like at the same time. But thank you all so much for your support. This is not the last time we'll be doing this. This was a blast. Like literally, this was so much fun.
Yeah, let's do another after party. Just talk about music afterwards. About the album and the experience. That's so great.
I would love it. Thank you so much.
Oh, of course.
So nice to meet you, Ben. Really, and also Greg. Thank you for being here. And for coming on for so long and joining us. Thank you so much.
Thank you both so much. You guys take care, and everybody stay safe and be well. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.